Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I don't really want to be doing this right now, but I have to. And so I'm just going to wait for everybody to come in the door. This is an impromptu thing. There's nothing in the description box, but the mods will pop in here in a second. And we'll just go from there. As I see, hello. Yeah, this is an impromptu thing. I don't want to be doing this, but I have to address something that I really don't want to, but it needs to be addressed. I thank y'all for coming. Please share this out if you can, because I cannot. I do not have the community tab. And social media, I'm not a real fan of right now. So, if everyone wants to just I I'm going to address that, Jasmine. I know that's why I did this impromptu live, because I'm not a fan of social media right now. And first of all, I have not been on any social media platforms. Let me start by saying this. I have not been on any social media platforms in a week. I have not posted a YouTube video, and I have posted anything to my Instagram. I have not posted anything to a Facebook, Instagram, a Twitter, any of that. So that's thing number one. So y'all gonna have to bear with me in this, because I really don't know if I even want to continue with this whole social media journey. I know it started out as one thing, but yeah, there's just too much going on. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me, because I'm gonna try not. I am going to try my best not to cry as I do this, because we all know that the world can be a little bit evil. It's not just the hacking part. So my whole Instagram got hacked, which I understand everybody gets hacked. But from the time I got the message that my Instagram got hacked, thank you to the Crackaway for texting me to let me know, because I did not know, because I haven't posted anything on social media in a week or anything. So yes, I do know my Instagram got hacked. Thank you for the people that personally text me this to let me know. But for the people that are screaming and yelling and calling me mean names for something I did not do, I do not appreciate that. There are literally hate messages in my Instagram. And I just found out about this whole hacking situation about an hour ago. So there are literally hate messages in my Instagram about, or people trying to go out on dates with me, or people trying to flirt with me. They're either hating with me or trying to hook up with me. I don't know. There are even little kids' parents asking me, what do I want with their children? Which, it's just a no. It's an absolute no. Like, people are flirting with me. People are being mean about this whole photo thing. And honestly, I got this whole photo thing last night. If everybody goes, which I'm pretty sure all of you in here have seen my Instagram by now, it sends out a message that says that I have done something with your photos, which, number one, I have not. I am computer savvy, and anything I don't know how to do, I do know how to Google or ask somebody what I don't know. But I'm not that good. Some beautiful hacker is that good, and if they're really clicking and doing that, then that's just, I know. But that's just, but the flirting and the evil parents of the world, I understand you're trying to protect your children, but there's no reason to attack my character. There's no reason for that. If you have a problem, you can speak like a human being and just say how you feel. But to be screaming and yelling and using profanity and cussing people out, and I understand that you got to be in all your protective mode, but it's not okay for you to want to be all up in people's messages and want to be screaming and shouting about it. It's not okay. It is not okay for random men to be in my DMs talking about going on dates and y'all the most beautiful thing I've ever seen and want to be sending me kisses and smiley faces, and but they're not mad. They send me these messages that say, "Oh, I'm not mad about what you did to me, but I just want you to go out on a date with me." No, I'm not going out on a date with anyone that has sent me a message saying, "I'm not mad at you, but 30 seconds ago you were screaming and yelling about some pictures that I don't even see." And half of these people I don't even follow. Or the nice parents that want to be, you did this, you did this, you did that, and it's not okay. The only reason that there was even a social media presence, like I wouldn't be sitting here now ranting to y'all or fussing about this because I wasn't planning on being on social media. I wasn't planning on any of that because there's already enough things going on in my own life that I can't sit in front of a camera and tell you that it's all gonna be okay and there's gonna be bright shines and rainbows. I know y'all think I miss positivity, and that's what I try to give y'all when I come on camera, but there is nothing positive right now that I can share that's gonna make a positive outlook on the world. So I haven't posted any of that. Even the content that doesn't spread the positives in the stories and the whole story thing y'all like to see, and the makeup and the whatever else there is that's ever been on my channel. I haven't even recorded that, done that. I barely even picked up the phone. Look, I actually don't even want to reply to half text messages that I receive, but I know if I don't, everybody's gonna be all concerned and blah blah blah, and that's the last thing it is. So I managed to pick up the phone and answer, but I don't want to do that either. I don't want to pick up the phone. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do that. That's why I haven't posted anything anywhere at all. Because in my own life, there's just a ridiculous amount of just death going on. Not even just with the whole thing about it. And I'm barely holding it together. Like every 5 minutes, somebody is calling me saying they passed away, or you read it on social media, then you gotta call and confirm, and there's just a lot of calling and confirming and saying things. And YouTube is just not where it is. Like, it's just not. And the hateful comments is not helping my life either. I was bullied enough in school as it was, just because people don't understand something that's different from them. That was the whole point of my YouTube channel in the world. Just prove to people that I was not different. I am just a human being. But now it's like I'm all over in high school and elementary school all over again with the evil peoples of the world. And yes, I know everybody's not evil. But today, everybody just wants to be evil, and I don't have time for it. And it's just like, I don't know. My life is very out of balance. That's why there has not been a post, there has not been a video. The last live I did, I barely made it through that. There is a lot of going on, and all of it's not because of whatever we calling this thing that's going on in the world. I'm not even mentioning its name because that's just no. But there is a lot. And trying to be here and trying to be happy. And I know the moment will pass where all the hateful comments will stop and all the mean peoples of the world will stop because they just need somebody to pick on. But I'm not here for it. It's already enough just bad news coming left and right and people in hospital beds. Then you can't go here, but then you get one bright moment where there's a baby born, then all the bad, soon the baby born, everybody's good and everybody's happy that the babies have arrived, and then the next minute there's something else going on that you gotta attend to. My life is being pulled in 20 different directions and I'm barely standing still. So people and all their hate comments need to go. Just gotta go. And I know that there is a fact of the world that everybody's not gonna like you. I get that everybody's not going to like you. And that you can do things to people that hurt their feelings. But there's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sit here and apologize for something I didn't do because I didn't do it. No, I'm not going to do that. And then I don't feel as though everybody deserves some sort of explanation for something that doesn't even need an explanation. What you want an explanation on is why. What y'all need to be given an explanation for is why people want to do things that they have no business doing. If you so computer savvy, go save the world. Don't be in my DMs acting like, oh, you did this to me, you did that to me, and blah, 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 and I'm not here for it. If you got all this time to sit in the computer and want to be hacking people, you got enough time to go help the people that really need your attention to teach them something, not to sit here and be playing with people's intelligence. Go do something that's going to save the world. Go help the government if you got time to sit here and want to be hacking people. Go do that. Do something with all your brains. Don't sit here and waste your brains. Why are you wasting your time? Go waste your brains on something that y'all going to probably make millions and millions and millions of dollars for in the future. But y'all want to be dating in my DMs and then y'all want to be screaming about something that I know nothing about. Take a minute and think about it. Wouldn't it look odd to you if somebody just randomly just sent you a message out of nowhere, you never seen the person? That would just, like, I need people to think about it. Just think about it. Don't assume. Ask. Don't assume that this has happened, or don't assume that it really happened. I know everybody got to take necessary precautions and yada, 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 blah. But if you honestly think about it, it's not possible. Think about it. And this all started with a message from Mo Natural's page. It said Mo_natural last night with something about look what I did to the pictures with your pictures, which I did not click on, but somehow the message was still open on my account, even though I closed it out last night. So that's where it came from. And so I don't know. But all of this has to stop. Like, social media was not invented for you to be screaming and yelling about it. People got other things in their life to be worrying about. They want to be sitting here playing on the computer. Like, there's so many other things I could be doing than sitting here playing on the computer. There's so many, the long list of how many things a person has to do in a day, just in my own life. Yes, I got the same message that y'all keep saying that I DM'd. The message started in the DM. The first message I got was from Mo_natural. I did not click on the message. The same photo collage message that y'all seeing in the DMs is the same message I got about 12 o'clock last night. Didn't think anything of it. Never paid it in mind. And then after that, I got off, and that was it. Then I was on the phone talking to Eat to Live Strong, and we talked for about an hour. We weren't even talking about social media. We was talking about a whole bunch of other things. Then the only reason I even knew that my social media account was even hacked was because the Crackaway sent me a message saying, "Hey love, your IG has been hacked. Had to block your account." That's how I knew. And when she sent it, I said, "Okay, I will go deactivate the page right now. Thank you for telling me." And then after that, I logged on to it, and there's 20,000 hate comments, not of people telling me I got hacked. I only got like 3 of those. I got a whole bunch of messages saying, "Why would you do this? This is one of the most evilest things in the world somebody can do. I don't have time for your games. I don't have time to be playing with shit." And then after all of those went away, I got a whole bunch of dudes in my DMs talking about they want to go out on a date with me. I'm not changing. I will change my password, but I'm deactivating the social media account altogether because I don't have time for it. I maybe will eventually create a new one, but not right now. There's too much. And this whole YouTube thing, I'm not sure if I want to do that either. I'm not sure about what I want to do with social media going forward. Not just because all the hate comments and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Not just because of all the hate comments, but there's enough going on in my life that I still haven't got a control of. Let's just what happened in the whole week of stuff that I wasn't even on social media. I wasn't on YouTube. I haven't even been to any of your lives. Tiffany, I know you've been live like 1,000 times in the last week. Not exact number, but you've been live, have not been in your live. Eat to Live Strong has been live a bunch of times. All of y'all been posting videos that I haven't even seen. Because I haven't been checking Instagram, haven't been checking Facebook, and we all got stuff going on. So I just stepped away from social media altogether without telling anybody because that was just the easiest thing to do. But from the amount of deaf phone calls I done gotten last week, and just anything that I have to do to take care of my own health, and then teaching my nieces and nephews, and all of that, my brother, my mother, being sick and all of that, is just enough. And not being able to sleep on top of that. Like, I literally wake up at about 3 in the afternoon and be up till 9 a.m., which is not okay. And with all the doctor's office barely not even being open in my city, and you got to do all the things to do this over the phone, which is not nice. It's not convenient for most people because they can't assess you from just what you're saying out your mouth. At least the things that I need to be assessed for, they can't do that with it just coming out of my mouth. It's not possible. So, there was no social media in my life. There probably won't be any social media in my life for at least a month. Because there's already enough that I already have to figure out. Well, okay, for everybody that just walked in, I did not use your pictures for anything. My account was hacked. And the only reason I knew it was hacked was because the Crockett Way sent me a message about 4 something in the afternoon and told me it was hacked. I will be deactivating my social media because of this. In the last hour, I have received hate messages about something I didn't even do. If people aren't hating me, screaming my name about something I've done to their social media, or they're sending me messages in my DMs telling me they want to take me out on a date, and I'm the most beautiful woman in the world that they ever have seen. Taylor, I don't actually know how my account was hacked. All I know, last night I received a DM from the account Mo_natural that says, "Look at what I've done with your picture." I did not think any of it. That was the first time I had checked my social media in a week. I have not posted on YouTube. I have not posted on Facebook. I have not posted anywhere that has my name or my face attached to it. Then all of a sudden, I get off, and that was the only time I was on social media. If it wasn't for the Crockett Way, I probably wouldn't know. And then Tiffany texted me, then everybody called me, blah, blah, blah. Either people are calling me and being nice about it, you got hacked or something sweet, or there is someone trying to date me by saying I'm the most beautiful chick in the world, and all you need to do is contact this number and we can go out, or keep talking to me and I'll take you out on a date. Now, or they're screaming about, why would you do this to yourself, or why would you do this to my family? Why are you playing? If you have something to do, if you are so computer savvy if you have something computer savvy to do, please go work for the national peoples of the world and go make yourself billions of dollars. Please don't be in my DM. Please don't be in anybody's DMs. Because whoever started it, the little hacker, is still out there. So go check your messages. Please don't click on the picture that says, "Ooh, you want to see what I've done? I've taken 4 pictures." Don't click on it, because that's a perfect way for them to get it. Even if you don't respond to the message, somehow he's able to, or whoever this person might be, they're able to get into it, even if you don't click on the message. Because I didn't click on the video. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to deactivate it. Apparently, you cannot deactivate your Instagram from the Instagram app. It has to be done for the computer. I will do that. Then let's see. What's gonna happen with my YouTube channel? I do not know. I'm not saying I'm going to give up my channel because I've worked too hard to let somebody take that away. But yeah. Mo Naturals probably was hacked too, but that was where the message started, at least in my account. The first message I saw came from her. Yes, I haven't been able to deactivate my account because I did not realize you can do it from the app. You can only do it from the computer, so I am going to deactivate it from the computer because Instagram and a friend told me and sent me the whole thing because I didn't know how to do it. Sent me the whole thing saying that you can't deactivate the account. Taylor, I am going to deactivate it. I just haven't had a chance to because you can't deactivate your Instagram from the app. And I usually don't use Instagram from the computer. I use it from the app connected to my device, because it's a lot easier. So when I can finish and do it from the computer, I will be taking my Instagram down. Most likely, I will not. Most likely, I will not be putting a new Instagram up. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Right now, there's too many hate comments attached to my Instagram. There's too many hate comments, or there's too many DMs talking about they want to take me on a date. So for now, I do not want anything to do with Instagram. And plus, I haven't posted on it in a while. Yes, Instagram needs to fix that. The only thing Instagram has added from the time that I was on Instagram to read everybody's hate comments or I want to date you comments. The only thing Instagram has added is a new way to video message. It's a new feature on Instagram. That's the only. Yes, but there's no way the owners are going to speak to you because when I received all of y'all messages, y'all know I'm all attached to a whole bunch of YouTube content creators groups that are out there in the world. If you clicked on it, it'll probably hack you within 24 hours. If you clicked on it. From what I've seen, that's how it works. Even if you don't click on it, somehow they're able to get into your account either way. Even if you don't click on it, somehow the ridiculous people and other people are not just getting hacked by I guess we're just going to go with Picture Master hacker. There's other people that have not been hacked on Instagram. Some hacker of the world has been able to create a second page with their face on it and send out a cryptic message saying, if you do blah, 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 you will receive a certain amount of money in your bank account and whatever. There's even a YouTube hacker going around saying first his name was Tom, now his name is Logan. So there's been hackings on all platforms, from what I can tell. Maybe Facebook is next, but all I can tell is Instagram and YouTube between the Logans and Toms of Facebook, which this was about a week ago or so, which everybody's probably seen in their group messages by now about the Logans and Toms of YouTube. So if there is an account that you do not recognize that has some kind of blueprint or black print of some sort, and they have thousands and thousands of followers, please report the hackers of YouTube. Yes, but Tim is also a hack. Tim, Tom, and Logan. Those are the three names that this hacker goes by at this point when it comes to YouTube. 1 minute he has a gaming type poster of the world. Then the next minute he has some kind of all black with a gold emblem. I don't even remember what it looks like at this point. And just blocking the hacker is not a good thing, because then it never, yes, the hacking, they're getting out of control or just do too much. And with everything going on, people's numbers are changing because of the hacker. And even though the numbers aren't important, they are not important. But they're also coming for your number. So if any of you are not close to your goal or close to your goal, just watch your numbers. Because if you're concerned about them dropping, they will drop. Because some computer savvy, insignificant people want to tend to do this sort of thing. And I appreciate all of you that are sharing me out at the moment. I do see your comments. I know I haven't responded to half of them. But here's what I'm going to do. Because I know all of you have been hacked once or twice, or probably know more about this hacking than I do at the moment, I am going to drop the link and we're going to go from there. So anybody that wants to come up and step forward and say anything else that they have noticed that I have not mentioned, here is your opportunity to do it. I'm going to drop the link in the chat and you guys can come up here and do so. Because a lot of you probably know more than I do. And as I've said many times sitting on this platform, that if we don't talk about the issues are never going to get resolved. And as much as I hated making this live and hated even being on camera at the moment because I just didn't want to, the only thing we can do is talk about it and pray to God somebody's listening and is willing to, Eat to Live Strong, is willing to stand up and say something. So Eat to Live Strong is coming up and she has something she wants to say. So I'm just going to put her up on the screen. Hello.
Hey, Jasmine, sorry you went through that. And as you were talking, I earlier after I talked with you, I went and changed my password. And even though I've changed my password, I'm now getting some other type of weird messaging on there. So I've had to, because mine is a business IG account. So I have gone in and did some reporting on it, but now I'm getting another set of weird messaging saying to please share out some pictures. So I've been deleting them. I've gotten like 3. So the sooner you can get your IG shut down, I think the better it'll be. But yes, guys, if you are getting the messages, go ahead, change your password and do the 2-step verification. They are now doing that on IG as well.
Yeah. And as you're saying that, my Instagram isn't even open, and I've received about 13,000 more messages since you just said that, and my Instagram wasn't even open. People are telling me, you know, you've been hacked. I don't know why you're not taking care of this situation because at this point, you just know you've been hacked. Or they're telling me they're going to call me, which nobody has my number, or they're just sending me hellos and highs. So I believe everybody that was on my page, their account was hacked because, or about to get hacked because every time somebody sends me a message that I already know, and most of them are YouTubers because that's all the most people I follow on Instagram, they're sending me tons of hello, hey, hello, are you ignoring me? Or are you just not paying attention to me? There's a bunch of those. Or there's a bunch of people asking me out on a date. Or people just telling me, I think you have a lovely virus. One, I didn't even know that IG had a 2-step verification. That must have just happened because everything else that's connected has 2 to 4-step verification on it, except for my Instagram. If I knew that existed, to answer your question, Jasmine, it probably would have been that, but no.
Yeah, I just noticed it. I didn't know it either until I went to change my password again within a couple of minutes. It popped up and said, "You want to try the 2-step?" And absolutely, I would. So yes, I didn't know they had one too. This is the very reason why I do not like social media. I didn't want to do the social, and I do not open anything of from people that I don't know. That's just me. I don't care, even though it would have said you, Jasmine. I didn't get one from you. I got mine from the Mo, whatever it was. I don't know her. And then the first thing that really caught my attention was that she said, "Don't get mad at me. I can show you some really neat pictures of what I did with your pictures." I'm like, whatever. So I deleted it. It came back again and I deleted it again. And then I was out on my walk and Living Better called me and said, check with you because she saw something about your channel. I thought she meant your YouTube, but she was talking about your IG. And that's when I called you. And I'm like, what is going on now? This is why I do not like social media, because they took something that was meant for good to mean such hideous things. And like you said, if you got all the time, get a life. If you got time to do all this stuff, why don't you do something that's more productive instead of hacking people's account and doing crazy things? That's just crazy. So that's why I don't like social media now.
Exactly. And the only reason Instagram even was a thing because I was doing more work on Instagram than I've ever been doing on YouTube. That was just a fact. So Instagram has been nicer than YouTube or whatever.
Hey Taylor, I'm sorry, Taylor. It's not just Instagram. This happens on Facebook. It happens on TikTok. All of those social medias. It's just people that have nothing to do with their lives, but plagues havoc on everybody else's life.
Yeah. But Taylor, the only reason that my Instagram was even up or started was because I was doing different things for other companies. That's what my Instagram purposely was for. That's why my Instagram was a business account and not just a regular account.
Sorry, guys. That's me.
Yeah, so that was just basically Instagram in a nutshell. But it's not even just Instagram at this point. Instagram is not the only thing that's being hacked.
Yeah,
YouTube.
they're doing all of them. Even the one that the kids are using for school. What's that? Oh gosh, it's a,
Google Meet,
yeah. All of those are being hacked.
Zoom,
Zoom is another one.
and there's one more. I just can't think of the platform. There's another one. Because now everybody has to use digital media to do work. And just because people are getting hacked, they can't stop living their lives. That's how most people pay their bills. It's not like the teachers can stop using Zoom because they still have to teach the kids. Most schools aren't even out unless you live in opposite state. But where I live, most schools don't close till June. And yes, I know other states are already out now because they get out in May. But where I live, most schools aren't even closed. So they still have to use some sort of social media. Even emails, for crying out loud, are having trouble. But you have to have email to get in contact with some sort of thing. And it's not like, okay, this has happened. Now I can close all my social media. It's not possible.
Hey,
If it was
hey Taylor, to answer your question, because yes, business accounts get hacked too, more so than the regular ones, because there are people out there that has the ability to go and they can mess with your IP address. They can figure that all out. There's no extra security measures out there. We have to take it upon ourselves to make those extra steps to make sure that we're secure. I'm sorry.
exactly.
Go ahead.
You're fine. Exactly. It's not like you can just close everything just because there wants to be evil people in the world. You can't do that. People still have to be able to get in contact with people somewhere, and everything can't be done over the phone. Just not everything. And you can't see the people in person. I know most states are opening in some sort of way, but it's not happening. And most people still can't even go outside because they're under health restrictions to why they can't even leave their house. So the only thing people can do is work with the people that they have to see through phone calls, through emails, and through whatever else they decide to use. It's ridiculous how many people I have to meet with on a daily basis or talk to on a daily basis to get things that I personally need, because you can't see them in person. Not only because their companies are not allowing them to, but they're also trying to protect their health plus mine. So either way, social media is still going to exist whether we want to believe it or not. We can't, it's not like we can run and escape from it, but at this point, I'm over the whole social medias of the world. And at this point, my Instagram will be shut down. I'm going to check out of my Facebook. I'm going to check in and make sure it wasn't hacked either, because I don't know if they caught onto IP addresses or not. I've already checked my YouTube over and over for nothing I can see, and it's nothing in my email saying I got an alert from YouTube. But the Logans and Toms of the world are still out there. I've received tons of messages from a Logan, tons of messages from a Tom, and tons of messages from, I can't even think of the other.
There's another one too, Jasmine. But hey, hey, Punky Asia, how are you? Thank you for coming. But there's another one out there too. I'm gonna, I'll screenshot you the picture and send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm also on my YouTube channel, guys. I'm getting one that's saying, which is disgusting. Beautiful women join me for escapade and all that kind of crazy stuff. So
Exactly.
I've been deleting them.
Yeah. I've even seen videos from people, I guess I follow them. They've been doing this whole rate your subscribers. Now, I'm not coming for people's content over here because you can do whatever you want with your page. But now people are out here rating their subscribers. I don't even know if they're getting their subscribers permission, but they're putting their subscribers pictures in their videos and saying, are they a 1 or 10 or a 5? Y'all know what I'm getting at. So I don't even know if that's a thing of why there's so many pictures.
I do know. Hey, the Wilson family.
Oh, my computer's dying.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna.
Guys, I think her computer has died. Maybe she can get her a charger. Hey, Life Reality, a spiritual journey. Welcome. How are you? Her computer is dying, so she's trying to get a charger, I'm supposing. Hey, Taylor, people that needs to communicate with family during the quarantine, she's not saying to delete. Me personally, what I used to do is shut everything down. And when I want to communicate with someone, then I will sign on after the conversation. I will hang up the call. I would then shut my social media and everything down, change my password, and go back with business as usual, because it happens a lot. And Facebook used to be one that it would happen to a lot. A lot. How are you, Life Reality? How are you? Thank you so much for coming. Guys, if you can thumbs up the live and share it out, that would be great. I think she has actually lost connection, period. But I will hang in and just to see if she comes back. If not, we will just continue to share out this live. She was hacked on her IG, and she's going to shut down her Instagram. Along with her, she's checking her Facebook. She said her YouTube looks okay for now, but she's been getting a lot of hate messages and things of that nature. So we appreciate it if you guys could share out this live. You got the IG from her? Yeah, she has not been on social media in over 5 days. And for her to, the type of messages that she's getting, over thousands of messages in her inbox that's not appropriate, it's been really bad. So if you guys are getting the message from her, it came from Mo, I forgot the person's name, it was Mo somebody. Just do not open it up and delete it, and also change your password. She says she'll be back, so we can hang in there. She says she'll be back. Okay, so yeah, just if you can, delete it and then change your password. And Instagram, I just found out, and I think Jasmine confirmed it, they do have a 2-step verification. You got one today, Pumpkin Agent, that's deleted. Don't open it. Don't tap on it at all. It is a hack. So if they've gotten your email through the Instagram channel, I would go ahead and change my password too. I know it's a pain in the Kahoot to change the passwords, but change your password so you can be safe. Because as I have changed my password, I've started to get additional messages that is not of Jasmine's caliber. And that's the only reason why I knew, because she's not there. Hey, the Crockett Way, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. So Jasmine is trying to get her battery so that she can charge her computer up so she can continue to talk. But guys, yes, change your password. Oh, I'm so sorry. Stop it, Matt. So continue to change your password so that you can keep yourself from being invaded by the trolls and by the hackers, because that is just crazy that they're going through all that. They spend so much time hacking people's accounts instead of doing good for it. So I have to leave the area because my bird won't let me be for the noise. Okay, so I'm following what you guys are saying. So Jasmine was getting a lot of hate messages and things of that nature. And she did not know until she got the message from the beautiful Crockett Way that was what was going on. So she was thanking you for that.
Being invaded by the trolls and by the hackers, because that is.
So thank you for the notification, the Crockett way. Thank you so much. But this has touched really hard on Jasmine. She's been going through a lot lately, and to get this on top of it, people were just so mean and cruel to her, calling her on the phone, saying really negative, bad things to her, and that's not cool. Oh, you're welcome. You know, I gotta look out for my girl. Hey, inspiration for you and me. Welcome. I think she's coming back to the surface. I just saw her come through. Thank you for coming. Hey guys, thumbs up and share it out if you can, because this is something that needs to be exposed, because if we don't stop it now, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And it's not Jasmine's fault. It's that individual that doesn't have anything to do with their lives but make havoc on everybody else.
I'm back. Thank you for saying all of that while I was gone. And I saw the Crackaway come in. She said she wanted to come up and help and say something. So I'm going to drop the link so she can come up here and help and all of that. Maybe she can explain something that I did not, because I don't know. As Eat to Live Strong, I already told y'all, I haven't been on social media in about a week, so I don't really know what's going on. I just know what I'm being told and what I've seen.
Right. And I rarely know too, so. And I'm probably not going to go back on social media after this, only because it's just way too many weird things that go on. I don't have the time or the energy for that. I could put that time and energy to something else.
Yeah, here's the Crackaway now. Hold on, let me bring her up. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing well, and Jasmine is getting better. We're pulling her off. With this conversation is pulling her off the wall.
Oh my goodness, yes. So hello everybody. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for letting me come up. I know you're not the first person who I've received those messages from. I received them from Mo Natural. She's already been informed. I received it from two other people. I can't quite remember their names, but they were informed, and I received one from you today. And also Fine is Wine Cooking. I received one from him, and I let him know that someone hacked his channel, but not his channel, but his IG. But it is so unfortunate that these hackers are targeting people on just about every social media platform that we have. And it's so sad. And Eat to Live Strong, I totally agree with you on what you said. It's sad that people don't have anything better to do with their lives than to terrorize people. But that's one of the reasons why Living Better, she said it best. We need to pray over our channels. We need to pray over our channels and make sure that we're doing everything we can to protect our channels, protect our other social media platforms, because we've worked too hard for this. And Jasmine, I'm so sorry that you didn't know about the two-step verification that's available to everyone on Instagram. I actually didn't know about it either until Shirley Mae and Willie Earl's channel or Instagram was hacked. She's part of one of my Instagram groups, so I don't know if you were able to see her messages or not, but she was hacked, and she was the one who told us about the two-step verification on Instagram. So for those of you who are listening, I know Eat to Live Strong did mention it. Do it. Your Instagram social media platform is just as important as your YouTube, because if you're anything like me, you advertise on Instagram, you advertise on Facebook, and you need those platforms to be clean and open in order for you to grow your channels. So guys, definitely go to Instagram. And for those of you who don't know how to do it, all you need to do is go to your Instagram, go to the settings, go to privacy, and then follow the prompts from there. All right. And if any of you who are listening now, you don't have your YouTube's two-step verification process activated, do it. And it's the same process. You want to go to settings. You want to go to privacy on your YouTube, and it'll take you out of YouTube into Google, and that's where you'll get it all set up. So definitely, guys, do that. Protect your channels. You can do the same thing on Facebook as well. I did read in the messages that someone said that their Facebook was hacked and they had to go through a lot to get it back. So hey, Inspiration for Me, how are you doing? So yes, guys, please, please, please make sure that you protect yourselves, guys, because these hackers are getting smarter. They're getting more aggressive. And it's not a whole lot that YouTube can do about it right now because of what's going on in the world. Because guys, people in YouTube, they haven't gone back to the offices. They're still working from home. So artificial intelligence is still, doing a whole lot of the footwork for our channels. So we're still very, very susceptible. So do all you can to protect yourselves. And again, Jasmine, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. I would suggest, Jasmine, because Shirley Mae and Willie Earl, they've been through this with their channel. They got their channel back. They got it cleaned out. If I were you, I would contact them. They are part of our playlist group. So contact them, Jasmine. I don't know if you're in the same group or not. If not, I'll figure out a way to connect you guys together. But they've been through it and they can help you get out of it because they've been through it themselves. So keep your head up. It's a good thing that you deactivated your page until you can get this rectified. But that's the best advice I can give you guys. Do that two-step verification. Eat to Live Strong said it right. Change your passwords. Yes, it is a pain, but it's better to change your passwords than to lose your platforms. So definitely do that. Ever since I used the two-step verification on my YouTube channel and my Instagram, I have not had any instances of hacking. So that's a good thing. So far it has been working for me. So for those of you who are on the fence and reluctant about it, I would do it. I would definitely do it because the prevalence is really, really high with channels and other platforms being hacked.
And may I also say something too? I have the two-step on my YouTube, guys. Go and check it every so often because mine fell off. Mine fell off. I just went in to change my password on YouTube because every time I change my password with one, I make sure I just change them all at the same time, right? And I went in there, and my two-step was not on.
Oh my goodness!
So make sure you do your housekeeping when you're setting up your make a special day that you change your passwords and all that stuff. But make sure you check and make sure your two-step is working because mine was not. It had fallen off. I don't know how, but everything happened. So just
that's interesting.
Sorry.
That's interesting.
I do know when it comes to your two-step verification with YouTube, if you use the same device to log in enough, it will tend to start to recognize the device to where the two-step part will not turn on unless you log out from a device that you don't normally use to log into your account. Then it'll turn on. But if you use the same device to log in over and over, the two-step verification will tend to recognize it and think it's safe, so it doesn't even ask.
Right. Jasmine, I just noticed that Shirley Mae and Willie Earl are actually right here in your live stream.
Yes, I can see them.
When she went through it, I was able to get her up on the panel. After this is like a day after she went through this, and she talked about it. So I don't know if she's willing to come up and talk about her experience and maybe give you some insight. I would definitely invite her up if I were you, because they
invited. I just redropped the link if she wants to come up here and say something.
And there was something else I wanted to say before I jump off, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yes. So I don't know if you guys remember or not, as far as your YouTube channels and your moderators. Many of you know and many of you don't know, I got rid of all of my moderators in one day. And it wasn't because someone did anything wrong, but because there is such a high prevalence of hackers, I did not know if one of my moderators were compromised by a hacker. So that's something that you guys can also think about when you're doing your daily or monthly or weekly maintenance on your channels, like Eat to Live Strong had mentioned. Definitely check your moderators out. especially if you go live very often. And you know, when you do go live, just explain to people, look, it's nothing you did. It's just I'm trying to protect my channel. You know, so that's another thing that you want to look at too, because you can have a moderator who's been compromised and they have access to your comments and also your live stream. So that's something that you definitely want to think about. And I'm slowly bringing my moderators back into the fold. I haven't been live in 4 weeks, so a lot of people haven't come back into the fold. But when I do start going live again, I'll slowly bring them back in as I vet them. One of my moderators came into my live stream and she changed her name, and she had to answer a personal question that I asked her for me to know it was her. You know, so
I
guys,
remember that.
you remember that?
Yeah.
So guys, you know, don't be offended when you go into a stream and you see you're not a moderator anymore. We're trying to protect our channels, and you guys really need to do the same things for your channels as well.
How do you feel about giving your moderators passwords?
I will never do it.
You would not? Okay.
And I won't do it because of the high prevalence of hackers. You know, I may trust a moderator, but I don't trust the hacker who may hack their page. You know,
Gotcha.
so I just right now, no, I won't do it.
Okay, good idea.
I won't do it now.
I do know something else. I remember, I don't know if she's still here, but she was here earlier. Miss B-Town Hester, she uses StreamYard on her channel. And when you go up on her platform, she will let you on the platform. It asks you to log in with your YouTube channel to verify you before anyone gets up here.
Really?
I don't know exactly how she did that. If I can find her or find a way to contact her, I will definitely ask her, but I'm not sure how she did that. But somehow she did it. So maybe that's another way of protection for someone to not.
And I know a lot of them will not allow you to come up unless you show your face.
Right. That's smart.
That's
true.
Very
smart. And why is that, Itila Strong?
Say that again now.
And why is that? Why is it so important for
Well, because if they see your face and it's the same face that matches your channel, they know it's you.
Yeah.
And not somebody that has taken your picture and put it on your page.
Exactly. And another reason why that's something that you all should and I know we're not showing our faces, you know, but especially if it's somebody you don't know, another reason why you want to make sure that the person shows their face is because you could have a pervert come up on, and you know, you bring them up, and then before you know it, there's a body part in the camera. That happened to Tony Damien.
Oh, wow.
Lady, I just love her. So, you know, she had a guy come up on her panel, and they were having, you know, great dialogue. There was another person on the panel, and you know, I think he was up there for like 10-15 minutes, and before Tony knew it, the guy had pulled down his pants and, you know, showed himself.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
so she had to shut down her live stream right away and go back and edit that out and start a whole new live stream.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's another reason.
Trick of Living, yes, her page was hacked. Please don't open up that email if you got it. Please do not open it up.
And even if you don't open it, they can still hack you. Because when I got the email last night, or the thing, I never opened it. So somehow they got around me not even opening it for them to hack me.
Well, you were susceptible anyway, Jasmine, because you didn't have that 2-step verification.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, change your password. Please, guys, change your password. Do the 2-step verification. Make a housekeeping thing for you to change your password however many times you change it. Now, me personally, since all of this has been going on, I've been changing my password every 2 weeks, and that's a little much for me because normally I would never change them. But yes, change your passwords. Change them.
Yeah.
No, Trika, I'm not the one messaging you. It's somebody who hacked my page is the one who's messaging you.
Yeah.
They still have control over it, even though I've tried to deactivate it.
Yeah, because I think a couple people messaged you, Jasmine, on your page. You never even got the messages, did you?
I've gotten some of them, but most of them were not nice. It's either they're asking me out on a date,
Oh my goodness.
or they're telling me I'm the most beautiful thing in the world.
Oh,
And how could I be such an evil person to do this to their child? And people are just spewing a whole bunch of hate.
okay, got you.
Yeah.
So the nice messages I don't see. I just see the hateful ones where people are literally screaming about how can I do this to their child? Why won't I go on a date with them? Or they're asking me for weird things that I don't do.
Right.
Out of your character. And I would have known that from the beginning. I would know if it's, if you sent me something that's just very inappropriate, I know it was not you. But a lot of times when we get to the point where we rush through a lot of things in our lives, we all are guilty of it. I know I am. And we see something that looks good and we may jump on it right away. Lucky for me, I'm very careful with, if I don't know you, I really don't open up stuff. But some of us, we get to that hustle and bustle and we're trying to get through, and we want to, we want to grow, or we want to see a video, or we want to do whatever. So we have to be a little more attentive to what we're doing when we're on the social media platforms too.
Right.
Hey, co-host.
Sorry, y'all. Her daddy's
And
playing.
Crackaway, if you would have never texted me, I would have never knew.
Wow.
Because I haven't posted anything anywhere in a week
Wow.
on no platform whatsoever.
Okay, so Jasmine, Finest Wine Cooking is in the building. He was also hacked. And the only way I was able to get in touch with you, Finest Wine Cooking, was through a comment that you left on my page to let you know that you were hacked. He was also hacked on Instagram as well. So yeah, Finest Wine, Jasmine's IG was also hacked.
Lena, is it a reason why I'm not able to mention you on my community page?
I don't know what is going on. A lot of people telling me the same thing. I changed my settings. I changed a lot of different things on my page. Like now, I removed a lot of stuff, and I'm wondering if I did something wrong.
Well, you're not the only one. It's like quite a few people. Like Candy C, I can't get her because I was trying to share this out, and I know this is a little off topic, but I could not get through to you guys, and that's why
It's okay.
I don't know. I got to figure it out and it's been like this for quite some time. So I'm not really sure. I got to figure out what the deal is.
Finest Wine said he changed his password. Not sure if that helped. Great thing. I'm glad you changed the password. Definitely change your password, dear. Definitely. Only thing I can do is be alert and see if anything else. Because the minute I changed my password, I started getting additional type of emails that was from, not emails, but messages from Jasmine in my DM. And I was like, Jasmine never DMs me because we have each other's phone numbers. So
right, exactly.
That's another trick.
No, and if I DM somebody, it's something about YouTube, and they're all connected to all the YouTube groups. They're not actual single DMs. So I don't.
I'm irritated.
Finest Wine, I just want to ask you, do you have that two-step verification set up on your Instagram? Because I'm not sure if because you've been hacked already. So I'm not sure if you're safe, with just changing your password.
No, you're not safe because even though I'm trying to deactivate it, somehow people are still sending me messages about why would you do this to me?
Okay, so he says he doesn't have it set up, Jasmine. So Finest Wine, Jasmine deactivated her Instagram until she gets this rectified. But you definitely want to set up that two-step verification.
And you can't deactivate it from the Instagram app, apparently. You have to do it from the computer. It won't let you deactivate it from the app.
He says he's going to close it down. Yeah, because I got one from him too. And Jasmine, I didn't know yours was hacked until the Spencer family she put a message in the Instagram group asking, has anyone else been getting these weird messages? And she said she got it from you. And that's how I knew. And that's what prompted me to text message you and let you know you had been hacked.
I haven't seen any social media in a week. So
just amazing.
I don't know. I know the first time I checked social media was last night, right before I talked to Eat to Live Strong on the phone, and the little picture thing came from Mo Naturals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was the only thing I saw.
Oh, he says he has a laptop. Okay, that's good. Shirley May said she was having connection issues, Jasmine. That's why she couldn't stay up.
Yeah, we saw her there.
But family, I'm gonna jump down and get back to my schoolwork. But I definitely wanted to come on and help you out with this, Jasmine, because
Thank you.
you're my sis, and girl, we gotta look out for you, girl.
You know, I pulled out my boxing glove. I was ready.
I already know it, girl.
Yeah.
I already know it. But I love you guys so much, and I miss you guys so much, and I cannot wait to come back.
Love you long time, sis. Bye, co-host.
She's
Bye,
with her daddy now.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. Y'all take care, okay?
You
You too.
Study hard.
I will, girl.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So Jasmine, Shirley May just put a message out too. She said, keep in mind my experience message for another week. Do people not checking their message regularly? Yeah, see, that would be me because I'm like the worst person with checking messages. I'm for real. So it may be, they will get discouraged with me because I don't like checking messages. So
Usually I check Instagram and all my social medias at least once a day.
bye, Shirley May.
Bye.
Have a
Just so
good
this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But this week I couldn't do social media and I still don't want to do social media.
That's my least favorite. It was good in the beginning, but again, when people started taking advantage and doing some of the dumbest stuff, it just don't even make sense. You want some pictures? I could give you some pictures. Just don't come and hack up my channel. Just ask for the picture.
The way people can be. Usually checking it once a day is a good thing because I usually read out the creepies of the world. But
Right.
now the creepies of the world are just being creepier than they were creepier before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Especially with the dates.
Yeah. You should have took them up on that offer, Jasmine, just to see how they would have reacted. That would be something I would give them a run for their money.
But now, even it's crazy when your own family starts questioning you, and your family is supposed to know you better than anybody.
Yeah.
But at this point, they're not even acting like they know I'm a person.
Yeah, that's the most hurtful part of
it. What makes you think if y'all don't call me on the phone? What makes you think I'm gonna send you messages on a computer? I can call you on the phone for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's just y'all not using your brain.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's just crazy. But again, I just hate that happened to you. And I don't know, it's different times now with social media technology and everything. So at least when people would call you on the phone, if you had a really, really loud horn, that you just blow the horn in the phone. But you can't do that now. So we just have to deal with what we have. But we can eliminate a lot of it just by keeping the passwords changed and keeping your channel clean. That's the only good thing, like she said, is deleting the messages. And if I did that, it would probably be much better because there's no telling what's lurking around on my messages because I don't never check them. It gets to the point where it's like if it was an emergency, they would actually send me another message. So I don't even worry about it. I just delete it or whatever. But again, guys, do the 2-step, and check it when you're making your monthly, however you decide to change your passwords, just make sure that you check all of it because again, my YouTube 2-step fell off. And Jasmine, you did say correctly that if you're from a computer or whatever that they usually see it on, it just automatically recognizes the computer. But I have mine set up where I don't want it to recognize the computer.
Yeah.
So mine's actually fell off.
Yeah, sometimes it still does it even if you tell them don't recognize it, which I don't know what that's about either. So that's why I try not to log in from the same device just so it won't fall off.
And clean your browsers, guys. When you clean out your cache and cookies, that will eliminate a lot of the stuff too. I was bad about that too. And being as though I was in technology, doing tech support, I should have known better to not clean out my caption cookies. Clean out your history and everything because stuff lingers around in there.
Okay, I don't know who's Steve from. If anybody is in the comment that has a channel, Steve from something, please let me know who you are because I'm not hitting this button for you to come on stage. And God for Life, please tell me who you are because I don't recognize any of these YouTube channels. So if you can tell me who you are and tell me something, I will bring you up here, but I'm not sure. And I know all of you are waiting backstage because y'all probably have something important to say. But these channels I don't recognize.
I didn't see a message in here either. So I'm following.
Exactly. God for Life disappeared, but Steve from, I can't see the rest of the name. It just says Steve from something. Now they've disappeared. So,
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
in the background probably and never came to the surface.
Yeah.
So
They're,
that was
they're
probably
not waiting in the background
one
anymore.
of our friend trolls. So
Yeah, but I'm gonna figure out how Miss D-Town Hester put her little where you have to sign into your YouTube channel on her StreamYard.
yeah, right, Shirley.
Uh,
I thought so too.
is I think this is Mr. Crockett because it says Crockett with a K. So if this is the Crockettway's husband, please tell me. Either have the Crockettway tell me that it's you through text message, or yeah, have her text me and let me know it's you.
Because if it's you, we definitely need prayer all the time.
Yes, if you want to come up in here and pray, Mr. Crockett,
We
you
wholeheartedly,
can do so.
we wholeheartedly welcome you.
So matter of fact, I'm gonna text her to find out if that's her husband.
No, it's not her husband.
Oh, jeez.
So we got trolls on the prowl, guys.
Yes, the trolls are in the building, y'all. Because that's according to the Crockaway, that's not her husband. They gone now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trolls. I don't even know why. I mean, I guess when we start sharing you out and people see that you're live, they troll and want to get attention. Guys, if you don't pay attention to the trolls, guess what? They get bored and they move on. Just like the phone, she didn't bring them up. They get bored and they move on. So that's my theory with trolls. If you don't pay them any love, no attention, they get bored because they want to come out and get you all riled up. So if you don't pay any attention to them, they're gonna leave because they're gonna go somewhere else where somebody's gonna get all puffy and puffy with them. I don't give them that much of my time.
No, and I don't give the trolls time, but now there's more trolls than ever, and the trolls have just gotten on my nerves for the day. Okay, now I have private messages. What the?
Now, was this yeah, I just saw that. Well, wait a minute. That says
The Crockerway sent me a private message saying, okay, Crockerway, was that you or not? Because there was private message. Now there's private messages in my StreamYard that says, yes, it's me, spelling mistake, and hey, honey, I'm confused now. So, I don't know.
in that second message, that doesn't seem like something that she would say.
Yes, she never calls me honey, so I know that wasn't you.
Right. Yeah, we're this. So we don't, yeah.
And you don't use certain words that they use because you don't say those words.
Yeah, it does.
At least I've never heard you say them.
Yeah, it's words that you would never say. You know what? If you jump back on the panel, you will see it because it's on the private chat. You will see what was said. Get off and come back.
Yeah, they used a whole lot of words that you don't use.
That is not your demeanor. But the thing is, they got her name.
Yes, and it came up with a K, and I know Mr. Crockett, they also know his name, but I'm not even going to put his name out there just because of the trolls. But it came up as his
name. That's what, well, actually, it's not right. They made a mistake, Jasmine. Look at the third part of the name. So they are actually, Jasmine, you're gonna have to change your password on your StreamYard. Guys,
Mhm.
change anything that needs a password. For heaven's sakes, change that
All right.
password.
Now, Cracker, wait, are you back for real before I hit this button? Because I see your face. She said, let me get off and come back on. But I do see your face now, so I'm sure this is safe to hit. But just let me know yes or no.
Yeah, she said, yes, it's me.
Oh, thank the Lord. Hello.
What in the world is going on?
Okay. Go back and look at the private chat and look at the sweet words,
Okay,
not
so
the
I'm
sweet words the
looking.
person used and said
I'm
it was you.
looking at it, but I don't see any private messages.
Um,
Yeah, it says,
I'm gonna send you a picture.
yeah, screenshot it, Jasmine, and send it to her. Do you know what? The only reason I know it's not you is well, first of all, how they sent it, the demeanor, that's not you at all. And then the way they spelled your name, incorrect. Oh, the whole thing is incorrect, Jasmine. The whole thing
Yeah,
is incorrect.
Charlotte does
yeah,
say the devil is busy. Yes, he is, but Satan, you are
yes.
a
And
liar.
then somebody clicked the link that had the same name as your husband, and it came up with a K. I don't know what that was about either.
Send me a screenshot. Jasmine.
I am.
That's right. So tell them.
Yes, Avi, please tell them.
And that's with your time now. That's right.
And Equal Live Strong StreamYard gives you a different password every time you log in. So
You know what? 'Cause mine has not, Jasmine.
every time I log in, it gives me a different password to put in. So
I have not had a different password.
I don't know.
Maybe I
I
need
don't
to
know
That's
why.
do that
interesting,
now.
Jasmine. No, I don't see any private messages at all.
It's the camera button.
I want to have a password now. So, and whoever's listening, guess what? I got a password now.
Yep. I don't know. The world is going crazy.
Pull my Bible out and start reading on
So,
your
Jasmine, you're definitely being targeted.
Yes.
Do you have the two-step verification on your YouTube channel?
Yep.
Okay.
So it sounds like I'm gonna have to go to the Bible and start reading scriptures. So if y'all don't want to hear scriptures, guess what? You're gonna start hearing scriptures.
Amen.
I've been reading the Bible every day.
See how
I
fast
just think
they
it's a
run
good
in. Wow, that is so weird. Just looking back at it, I'm like, wow. Did you send her the picture, Jazz?
I just did.
Didn't spell the name right, nothing.
Nope.
Wow.
And I didn't even pay attention to it because I'm like, what?
Yes, and I do not curse.
Exactly.
No, you don't. You don't call me honey either. Never called me honey.
That's
Oh
why I
my
was like, yeah, look at that. The name
Not
is
you.
not wrong, and that is not her demeanor.
Nope.
yeah. Somebody just messing around.
Yeah.
You're being targeted, Jasmine, and that's so sad.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Woo! Come at us. Meet your girl. That's what you gotta do. Like
Yeah.
Liver Better says, you gotta pray over your channel.
That is true.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump back down.
Hey, darling.
We're gonna keep praying, girl, because the devil is a liar.
Yes.
And he cannot have your channel. He cannot have your social media platforms. The Lord rebuke him in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
All right, girls. I'm going to jump down now.
All right, sweetheart.
All righty.
All right, Miss Jasmine.
Yes.
I don't know how long. I'm gonna step down too, Jazz.
Mm.
So,
I'm going to end this because I'm pretty much over internet for the day.
yeah, I think you should just go ahead and change out your passwords and everything, and
Yeah.
and just shut down for a few. But don't close out your. I mean, do the proper steps for it. but don't
Mm-hmm.
take control of it. Girl, if I was you, I would put a big old screen, big old picture of scripture from the Bible. Please, that'll be my face, my cover sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of different changes.
Yeah, because this is unusually crazy. So,
Yeah.
as I said, we're going to rebuke all of this in the name of Jesus. All these trolls and hackers. We're going to pray that they get better lives for themselves. That's going to be better for everybody else instead of trying to take over everybody else's channels and whatnot. This just doesn't make sense. And I'm praying for you, girl. I'm not going to have a blessed day. Thank you. So I'm not going to let this destroy you, and none of this is going to, they have no power. They have no power over you, your channel, or anything.
That's true.
So we speaking that into existence. Everybody that's on here, you speak it in existence, you live by it, and you know that this is no power over you or your channel. And do what you have to do to keep yourself protected.
Mm-hmm.
So God bless everybody that's on here. Jasmine, I'm going to step down so you can go ahead and do your closing part, and call me if you need anything else.
I will.
Okay, dear. Love you.
Love you too. Okay, so I'm just gonna close this out as quickly as it can before I cry, because I do not want to cry on camera. I refuse to do that. I've already cried enough in the past couple of weeks just with all the deaths and everything else that's been going on that I've had to deal with. So I'm not gonna cry on camera. But so this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to shut down my Instagram. I'm going to deactivate it, and I'm going to deactivate it. I am going to step back from YouTube. I'm going to step back from YouTube for at least the next month. I will not be posting. I will not be in anyone's chat room or lives, or I will not be making comments anywhere on YouTube. So if you see a comment from me, let's see, the best way to let me know, and I'm probably going to put them on the spot, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be okay with this. If you see a comment from me anywhere on YouTube in the next 30 days, because I'm not going to do anything on YouTube in the next 30 days, let Eat to Live Strong know, or let the Crockaway know, and they will reach out to me to let me know. So that's the only way I will know if my YouTube was hacked within the next 30 days. I will not be posting, commenting, or being in anyone's life. So I know I mod for a lot of you. So at least for the next 30 days, take me out as a mod so nothing won't happen to you. No, I'm not going to be upset. And if you would like to add me back as a mod when I return in 30 days, let me know before you do it, and I will let you know if anything weird has happened to my channel. Because I don't want to risk any of you being hacked while I'm gone, even though I know it's a risk anyway that anybody can be hacked. So, thank you. I love you too, and I love all of you, and I appreciate you, all of you that have reached out to me and sent me nice comments. But honestly, let me just be real honest. I need a break from all this. Just because the character assassinations of today, I can't handle, and I can't sit up here and be myself, because I'm not myself just based upon this and everything else that has happened. That's happened outside of this camera. So This is the last thing I'm going to say. I know God's got this and everything's going to be okay. But this is really taking me for a loop. And I don't know. But for now, I'm just not going to do this. And it's going to be okay. So I love you. And I'm going to get out of here. We will not be rating anyone's channel. If that's just not going to happen. I will not be in anyone's chat. I will read this again so you know. I will not be in anyone's chat for the next 30 days. I will not be posting on any type of social media. And if you do see me anywhere, reach out to the Crackaway or Eat to Live Strong, and they will let me personally know so I can find a way to take care of it. And please remove all of my name as a mod on anybody's channel that I mod for the next 30 days. And I'm going to get out of here, and I love you. Bye for now.